So hopefully it is. Hopefully I can fire up 2 streams and things won't break. Fire that off. Okay. Yeah, so far I'm seeing things all green. That's good. I also had to, like, while I was making breakfast, go and start my car because it's in the negatives here. It's pretty cold. Alright, we're gonna try the rogue again.
From the unseen, my arrows rain with deadly grace.
Bob the rogue. There we go. I realize Elder Scrolls 6 looks great. Yeah, right? I can't believe they let me play this already. What a rush. Hey, it's working on both sides. Okay, good. So pretty much what we needed to do was when they upgraded our internet, they're like, you're gonna also need to use this modem as well. And, you know, having 2 days where the internet was being scuffed, I'm like, okay, we're installing the modem. And if that doesn't fix things, then we're gonna have to troubleshoot further. So, fingies crossed, like, that was the fix. Oh, okay. Can't shoot through walls. Alright, let's go bow damage and that arrow. I learned from last time when I got swarmed by wizards and stuff, that's bad. It's very not good, so we're gonna try and avoid that. So I want to get through this adventure and see, like, what else we unlock. Good morning! I think my internet is working. How are you doing, Mr. Snowhole? I just had a nice fried egg sandwich, so I'm maybe full of energy. Hey, we got a Nixie Pixie. Hello, friend. It's been a little bit. Hope you've been well. A viewer from this channel recognized me on another stream yesterday. Let's go. Love that. See, you're getting YouTube famous. Hello. I was also just like, you know what, maybe, you know, streaming to different platforms will also, you know, it's win-win. It's exposure for me and exposure for a lot of these indie games I cover. Started day 1 of 7-day work week stretch. I need to lock in like that. It's like, I went a little too ham with fun money. Then didn't realize my paycheck was the one where it's like, oh, hey, thank you for the follow. This paycheck was the, like, oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna be short because this is when you're on vacation. Boss is off until Tuesday next week. Ah, I got you. Gotta follow the homies on the new account. Oh, hey, I've been... all things considered, I've been okay. How about yourself? It's going. Yeah, that's where I'm at. We're playing God today. It came out yesterday. I think it's like $8 on Steam, and they might have even discounted it further. Okay, so we gotta finish this level in 6 minutes or less. Taking a break before the division president comes in on Wednesday. Is that good or bad? It's usually when, like, the big boss of sorts comes in, I'm like, uh-oh. That's a sign, like, restructuring's gonna occur. Or whatever buzzwords they have. Multi-shot. Would this be? Yep. It's a dungeon crawler roguelike, kind of in the veins of like Diablo, Champions of Norath. Kind of gives me like Gauntlet or like old school RuneScape vibes. Oh, okay. So he's got a new location and he's just visiting. Alright, that's not bad. I guess I'm so used to like back when I was in the tech world seeing like uh-oh, the board, the bosses are coming through and they're having closed door meetings. Okay, nice. I haven't played Diablo in a minute, but I really like, yeah, Diablo 3. So like, Diablo 2 is an all-timer for me. That game had me like hooked through like most of high school. Diablo 3, I like the aesthetics, but the gameplay was like,
what step will you take today?
Was kind of rough. Oh yeah. You have $200 on Diablo 2. Across how many seasons now? Question will be if they adjust our goals since new location is so close to ours and attracts more customers that would normally come to us. Oof, yeah. That's like when GameStop would have like, hey, we're gonna have a location inside of this mall, but we're also gonna have one like just outside of it. I almost asked if GameStop is still a thing, and I'm like, probably not for long. Got super into Diablo during this last summer, I think. Yeah, D4 is like the latest release, so that tracks. There's like another game too I was checking out while waiting for D4 to drop. What new class did they drop? So strength. We're going with that. Oh, Paladin, okay. I also like the lore tie-ins when they debut a new class, where it's like, oh yeah, this is the Paladin from like game 2, but he's all like grizzled now.
I can't carry any more potions.
I didn't know what former governor and WWE star Jesse Ventura would do if he was trapped in this dungeon. Clark, the real enemies are not in front of you, yeah. They're the ones pulling things behind the curtain, yeah. I can't do a good Jesse. I got like 2 friends that could do pretty good Jesse impressions. It's world class. You're just known at BLB as the Jesse guy. I mean, this is good. Internet's finally working for the first time in a while. Decades of pro. Yeah, that'll do it. I knew like a good Macho Man, but haven't figured out
Can't carry
Jesse.
any more potions?
The body is not the mind. So I've been watching, since I got like a little bit of a commute to go to work, I've been listening to the Behind the Bastards episode where they cover Vince and how terrible of a person he is, but they also really put over Jesse and just talk about how like when you hear like the clips out of context, you think like, okay, maybe he's off his rocker, but and they give you the full context, and you're like, oh, actually, he's pretty progressive, especially for the time. Turned our none to ask the president what's it like having to kiss ass for her overseas sugar daddy. You should just drop it. Yeah!
This is no ordinary loot.
Yeah, he was gonna do a union, and then the Hulkster ruined it for him. I think he said, well, like, if they're this dumb, then, you know, good luck. Because when he did Predator and joined the Screen Actors Guild, he was like, wait a minute. Why isn't this in wrestling? Which makes sense, because that's why, like, Mick Foley and Bret Hart did a bunch of, like, random acting gigs. He also had some roast in the episode that's gonna live rent-free. It was like he was describing two people kissing as two carp trying to fight over the last piece of a kernel of corn that dropped into the lake. Alright, so definitely survived longer than I thought we would. Let's run. Oh, that's right! Yeah, because like every couple of years they try to ask for that flag back, and I think Jesse was like, oh, if you want it, come get it. Yeah, yep. That was it. That was a quote, yeah. Which, like, how old is the body? I know, like, he had that soundbite recently, and he was talking about, like, maybe doing another run for governor. In between stints in the Baja. 70, okay, so, like, he could do it. I know it's a pattern of like all of our former mayors and governors having better takes than Mayor Fry. I mean, I guess like I always saw like Ryback doing all the stuff like crowd surfing at first ad. I don't know how effective he was as a mayor. Yeah, he used his big boy swear. My description of that man has been like... He's like what people outside of the cities think a current listener looks like. They're like, hey, drop someone that like made like I listen to the current and read city pages as their like sole personality. That's how they came up
And
with
in the
him.
end of destiny, every choices is that what step will you take today?
Yeah, gone like yeah, he's
Hello.
He's
Wanna
done
buy
though.
something?
Okay, so we need pants. We need this bow probably. Got our
Hello.
got our
Wanna buy
dungeon
something?
crawling essentials. Yeah, I miss the city pages too. I mean, like Racket, like I know the crew there, and they're good folks. But yeah, I miss having like the site and the roundup. So they did a good job of consolidating things. Yeah, yeah. There have been like so many concerts where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not familiar with that venue, or I'm out of the loop, so I missed out. I didn't feel like checking all 20 of the Clear Channel affiliated places. Said hi, hey, welcome in. Yeah, same. I'm like, wait a minute, they're in town? Or it'll be a deal where it's like, oh yeah, this person's in town, but they're playing at Surly. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm good. Checking a bunch of sites gets so confusing to be able to find the city events, and social media keeps us in bubbles, so yeah, yep. It's like you interact with like one thing on like social media, and then it's like that site's like, oh, you like this? We're gonna just show you all of like only this thing. Yes, hey, what's the wrestling? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to get that at the shop. I'm waiting for the wrestling crossover of like one of the like wrestling folks that also does like Pokemon or Magic. McFoley is on Boy Meets World twice. I think Vader was too. And like Bret Hart had a long stint on was either Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman or Walker Texas Ranger. Yeah, because that's when they figured out like, oh hey, if we do this, like these little cameos, we get insurance and stuff. Oh yeah, there's no way I wasn't gonna use health potion. Oh, I forgot. I got like 1 billion essences to spend. That's probably why my runs are buns. Oh yeah, the season pass for First Wrestling. I got like the tentative like calendar for the year, and I say very tentative because probably by like April or March, like 20 million other dates will be added to it. especially as like summer / like festival season gets close. I'm hoping that we get to go back to Twin Cities Con, but even if we don't, chances are I'll probably just like work the card store booth. Ask the boss if I can cosplay and sling cards.
Spectacular.
Thank you, game. I gotta see if we're doing another BLB show. That would be sweet too. Just gotta like position a little bit better.
Impressive.
So it's like when I pulled up for parking, I didn't realize there was an event going on in another park, and I saw some vendors hauling their wheelies over there, and I'm like, I think they parked far away from the wrestling. Which, like, yeah, rightfully so. Oh, that's right. Uh-oh. Oh no! I summon mean big dudes. Oh, I'm barely putting a dent in them. I think mistakes were made here. Okay, I took like one demon out. I wasn't expecting dang old boss fight. I better get like 8 levels for taking out these. I think they're golems.
This is no ordinary loot.
Yeah, wowee. Okay. Got like an ancient manuscript. I think those are additional buffs, if I'm not mistaken. This is probably the farthest I've gotten in one of these runs, so got that going for me. Dang old ghost trying to steal my life. Get your own life, ghosts. Okay, so we can get some legendary items.
In the dance of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
Oh, it just gave me a +2, but like +2 to what?
Wanna buy something?
Ooh, that's some big damage actually. I'm gonna go into the Hall of the Heroes. Okay, so don't use mana potions. I think I could tackle this objective.
Impressive.
No! Quit draining my life! I need that! Yeah, Frank Atlas also checking out on the Twitch side. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I got the setup now until like dual streaming gets figured out on either platform. YouTube will be like the vertical mobile stream, and then Twitch will be the full screen experience.
This looks valuable.
I had to figure out how to put the filters and effects on my voice so I can do this announcer voice. The Ring of Fire! The Ring of Fire. It's like the Wilhelm scream.
This looks valuable.
What, they got ghost archers now? You're a ghost. How can you pull a bow back and shoot it? Eating a burrito like a harmonica? That's goals. Oh, to be an army guy eating a burrito like a harmonica. One of those burritos too where they gotta get out the second tortilla. Although I think told my pals he's yeah it'll be that crew.
I can't carry any more potions.
All the voices are just like the one developer. Which I mean, like, this is a solo gig. I feel like sometimes there's creative. Some of the best creativity is when you have like limitations. When I can't equip. Oh, but it's like tan. That means it's like super rare. I don't know, can I find a potion of, like, human growth hormone so I can start equipping medium armor? Yeah, I think the rule of thumb is, like, anything that'll bump the DPS up. Book of Taylor Swifties. Allegedly, like, if I solve this adventure, some new classes get unlocked, and so like that's what I'm really pulling for. See what sort of difficulty they are. Yeah. I'm just like, what the hell? I have to be sober during all this? This is bullshit. You're making toast nice. I fried up an egg and made like a fried egg sandwich. A little sharp cheddar, some guacamole. Not even not even
Carry any more potions.
not even one of the mini beers.
I'm out of mana.
Oh, this is the biggest risk reward right now.
I'm out of mana.
No! Stupid demons. Good shot. Let's put some eggs on that bad boy, right?
Better luck next time, human.
I guess I got too greedy. Oh well, I mean, at least like any upgrades will make the next run better. There's like 10 extra characters to unlock too.
From the unseen, my arrows rain with deadly grace.
There we go. Plumbog the Rogue. Okay, so at least like those two things. I was gonna say my crypt is. My crypt is probably gonna be overflowing here.
And then dance of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
Yeah, probably a good idea to have those as permanent upgrades.
Hello. Wanna buy something?
I don't have any money to buy anything. What the hell? I suppose I actually have to start the adventure to get my free goodies. Got me some avocado too. This just keeps getting better. Hell yeah.
Give them hell, human.
I'll buy mimosas and waffles. Ooh. You ever had a bacon waffle? I know like the Dinky Town Diner does them. Hello! We're trying out some indie games. What's up, dude? I'm new here. Welcome in. A lot of times we do stuff like Hollow Knight, Deltarune, and Undertale, but I am checking out this
I can't carry any more potions.
this indie game today. Something, yay! They do a good job of it. It's once you get the waffle batter going, you just mix in some bacon. Yeah, it's worth doing the Al's Diner Shuffle. Al's Diner is like this tiny diner here that probably seats about like 10 people. I'm explaining for the benefit of like the YouTube folks and like other folks that aren't in our city. Hope you're having fun, dude. I am. I hope you're having a good day. It's a small cozy diner, and then there's like groups of folks get up to leave. They kind of shuffle you around to make room for like the next line of folks. Always looks intimidating because there's like a huge line out the door, but again, it's probably about the size of like a subway car. Give me more stuff. I guess I can work with those. Yeah, this is a bonus item at the beginning of the adventure. So far, is not a good buff. Oh yeah, have they gone back to being 24/7? Haven't been to either Mickey's or Al's Diner. Good accent, just started to learn English. Hey, nicely done. Seem to be doing well for yourself. Yeah. No, I was trying to think of Al's. It's like Al's used to be, when I first moved here, a bunch of us, like if we didn't have work the next day, we would be up all night partying, and then just to like pass time and sober up until Al opened, we'd jog kind of around the two bridges. You don't want to hear my accent. My accent is English. Final boss. No, I've been around a lot of Scottish folk. It takes a little bit, but you pick up on it pretty quick. It's like my buddy Dougal had like a real thick accent. Then one of the wrestlers that's now in the WWE, like she also had a pretty thick Scottish accent. Love to be a silent investor. Play, just keep it running, even if it. Yeah, exactly. If there ever comes like, I noticed like Dinky Town is now just kind of like, you know, all these CVS's and other big corps like taking it over and building up and over, and Al's Breakfast is almost like the old guy's house in Up, where it's like you have all this building and stuff going around it, and then like it's just like sat there. You do wrestling? Yeah, I referee for professional wrestling. That's how I ended up with the username of RefereeClark. It used to be like Ref Clark, but then people had no idea what a ref was, or they just assumed I was a football ref. So like, nah, maybe a referee will like make it a little more clear. Taste test complete. My toast, eggs, and avocado is busting. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got tired of doing like takeaway, so I finally made some time to get like groceries, and yeah, nothing too wild. Just opted for stuff that would be quick and easy, so like I could wake up, get it going, and then get ready for a stream. First thing I've eaten all day, so I suppose anything would be good though. Hot take, like if I woke up and, you know, oatmeal just doesn't do it for me. I know it's supposed to be like healthy or whatever, but in order to make oatmeal taste good, I have to add enough like fruit and other things to it that it defeats the purpose of it being healthy. Watching some Japanese diner food videos on YouTube, kind of want to try some of it. I went to one of the ramen ones where you had no interaction with staff. You just like press the buttons like you're on a vending machine. You turn in the ticket, and then they handed you your order.
What step will you take today?
I was like, this place rules so much. Do you enjoy being a ref? If so, glad to see you still found time to have fun with your hobbies. Yeah, absolutely. I've gotten a chance to travel all over the United States for it. Almost got a chance to do like 2 international tours, but then COVID put the stops to that. So it would have been fun to referee in Japan and England, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But yeah, it's given me a chance to do a lot of cool things. Meet a lot of important people in my life. It's been good. I think adding stuff keeps it healthy. I usually add some nuts and fruits. Yeah, same. So I just like go overboard with it. To where it's like, oh yeah, I guess I have some oatmeal with my pecans and almonds. Same with when I have a yogurt. Hi, hello. We got a keepy pal in the house. Yeah, Hyrule Fashion Week. Another fantastic person I met out at TwitchCon. Which like I don't think I'm gonna be doing TwitchCon this year just because like they moved it to November. But I will be looking into going to like PAX and some of the other conventions. Yeah, just to change it up a bit. But hello, how are you? Yeah, the dates are just like, I'm like, who asked for this? Give a big shouty outy here. Oh, let's go. You're doing some Elden Ring. What were you up to in those lands? like today we're focused on Ga, the game you're seeing today, but for the remainder of the week or time pending, I just gotta pull it up. I will be checking out The Last Faith, which is kind of in that like Elden Ring flavor, but it's more of a Metroidvania. And they are actually today they're just dropping like a free DLC. You have to have the base game, but they're like, hey, you know, as a thanks to everybody, we got a DLC come out. Like the game so far. So what would you rate it? 1 to 10? I would say about like a 7.5. It's fun. There's no bugs. It just takes a little bit to get going. I think that's like the nature of like some of these roguelike games where
Can't carry any more potions.
you keep losing a bunch, but every loss means you get stuff for your next run. I think they picked those dates because it's cheaper for the convention center. Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
I can't carry any more potions.
Then also just like when I went out to do Summer Game Fest and like a few other media things, like the goodies we got at those versus like, you know, like the lack of amenities TwitchCon provided, I'm like, what am I doing here? This is like so much money. Like, yes, it's awesome to see new friends and old friends, but I can also see them at PAX and other joints. Hotels in the gas lamp area have a chance to make more money on top of what they'd make. Yeah, yep. They gotta get their bag. Which, like, I like the gas lamp area, it's just I felt like even the corner stores were charging convention prices.
Ordinary loot.
Gotta go now, dude. Wish you a good time. Hey, appreciate you popping in. If you feel like subbing the channel, that always helps. Yeah, we're doing a little dual stream action on both Twitch and YouTube today. This has probably been the first stream where I haven't just like crashed out and stressed out because the internet's like working and everything else seems to be working as expected. Hey, set up a YouTube streaming once and for all. Happy to help on that end. There's also another keepy that's been crushing it, especially on the YouTube side. I believe her name is Stundrea. She's also another really good resource.
I can't carry any more potions.
Because, like, I don't know, it's just been pretty good discoverability over there. I got into the Twitch beta for dual streaming, and I don't know if it was my internet or the beta or both, like, but for the past two streams, it's just been Scuff City here. I'll post it in the Discord about it. I've had great luck with TikTok, but the app is limiting my posts. Okay. Yeah, like, TikTok has been, I don't know. I got in way back when, like, they just rolled out, like, stream keys. And then as time went on, like, they were trying to push people to use, like, TikTok Studio.
Epic find, mortal.
Epic find, I can't even equip this stuff. I got, like, 80 likes in a post, 200 views, and I'm like, oh, yeah. No, you're not talking about yourself. We're chopping it up, talking shop here. That's like totally fine. So like, yeah, for me with like TikTok, I got it in like in those days, and it was like I could stream literally like any game and get like buku views. I'd stream like Genshin and just random backlog games, and I'd be getting like like thousands to like 5K to like 10K was like an average stream, which I suppose like people are like, whoa, wait, what is the stream format? Then probably around the time like they rolled out Live Studio, that's when I suppose it was just more people looking to get a piece of the pie, but views started declining. And I thought it was a little skeezy that they were just like, oh yeah, we're actually like, we're nerfing a lot of the views that come from the stream keys because we want you to adapt and use Live Studio. And then it kind of hit a point where mine just sat stagnant for the longest time, and now I've just treated it as like the free real estate meme.
Damage.
Like occasionally stuff I have will pop up, otherwise I'm like, yeah, if I can
carry any more potions.
If I can get a couple like 200 views on this, like 200 views I didn't have. TikTok's one of the apps I love too. I wasn't on there to make content, but I was definitely getting too wrapped up in the algorithm. And it just felt, yeah. That's why, like, I have a presence on like most social media, but I've deleted the apps off of my phone. So I'm like, instead of like catching up with people or keeping up with people, I'm just getting bogged down in like any sort of internet drama or like bummer stuff that comes across my feed.
I can't
That's
carry
like,
any more potions.
That's not helping further me or any of my goals. You know, it's just noise, so. Now it's like when I'm on my PC, I'll check my socials and then mostly just use it to post. Which is kind of a double-edged sword, though, because I feel like since I'm not on them scrolling as much, like, like the tweets, skeets, posts, etc., don't get as much of a reach. I don't know, I feel like Instagram has been like
Can't carry any more potions.
my best performing platform lately. Oh yeah, I gotta do ranged. I also got an ad break coming up, so I am gonna take a moment to step away and stretch and stuff.
I can't carry any more potions.
Well, maybe you should figure that out, bud. My main issue with streaming on TikTok is there's no consistency. Every day we'll get 20 followers and 3 weeks of streams where it's all, yeah! Like I've got like some screenshots of like the old days where it's like I'd stream Genshin and just like influx of viewers, and then now it's like, it doesn't matter what I stream. It could be a popular title, it could be like a niche indie. It'll be like 20 people. But one of them will be like a friend I haven't talked to in ages, so I'm like, okay, this is a chance to just catch up with that friend. And like, I think TikTok streaming is why like I don't mind games like Fortnite, but like they're an absolute no-go on like streaming. It's like, Fortnite or Minecraft or any of those games on like TikTok and YouTube, what would happen is like people would follow or subscribe and then just be like, can I join? Can I join? Can I join? And they're like, nah, I'm playing with friends or whatever. And then like they'd leave. And then like if I played like any other game, like if I was playing Elden Ring or Hollow Knight, they'd come in and they're just like, when are you gonna play Fortnite again? When are you gonna play Fortnite again? And I'm like, I don't know, go find another Fortnite streamer. Like, I don't tell you, pal. Yeah, it does feel like the Home Shopping Network, because I saw they had, like, a shopping integration, so I'm like, okay, I've got, like, mugs and, like, all those other streamer things. I should see if I could try and sell them on there, and then they're tied with Duolingo for, like, the most annoying emails. I'll get, like, I got, like, 20 of them from the TikTok shop, like, every day, and I'm like, stop it! No! Because the chess streamer said he won't play viewers because then all people do is follow just... Yeah, exactly, Frank. Alright, we're in an ad break, so, BRB. I think on apps like Instagram, they seem to push ads super heavy. Yeah, like, even on, like, Threads, I noticed they've been, like, pushing apps a lot more heavier now. But on apps like here, these ads help to pay the streamers. Yeah, like, legit, like, when I was doing, like, a St. Jude stream, this GTA role players sent me a raid. And, like, this isn't me trying to, like, humble brag. It's me kind of breaking down, like, the ads. Like, as, like, a smaller streamer, like, it adds up. Like, I joke, like, you know, you guys sitting through, like, 3 minutes of ads, like, it'll eventually get me, like, a Taco Bell combo meal. But, like, when that St. Jude streamer, rated out to me, at the time, like, I had some, like, medical stuff going on, like, my shoulder. Once again, my shoulder is, like, janky, but it was janky then, too. And so, like, I was on the hook for some bills, and, just the amount I got from the ad revenue when that raid came through helped pay off that bill. It's like, they came through, and, like, all of them were spamming, like, run ads, get that money. I'm gonna sound like an old man shaking his fist at the sky, but I have a lot of, yeah. it's...
In the dance of destiny, every
I miss
choice
the old
is
days of,
the-
like, the message
what step
boards.
will you take today?
Like, it can be kind of rough when you were a newbie to, like, a board, but there's a better sense of community. Whereas, like, a lot of times now, social media, a lot of it just feels like extra noise.
Hello. Wanna buy something?
Like, there's so many days where I'm like, I wish I could just, like, schedule all my tweets or, you know, hire someone to post for me so I don't have to deal with it. But we in the trenches, we don't have that kind of money. I think I just now started being a spot where I could look at hiring an editor.
Hello. Wanna buy something?
Outside of watching streaming, I've tried to replace just scrolling with playing chess. Hey, that's being productive. Mine is like, I'm like, alright, if I got time to scroll, I've got time to like edit, and Lord knows my backlog of the stuff to edit is like nuts. There's like a couple series I just gave up on because I'm like, okay, trimming out all the yapping and stuff so like this is usable footage, it's gonna take too long. And it's also like working at the card shop too, like it's a great job. It gets me out of the house, so I'm a bit more social, but it comes at the cost of like it's by no means like hard work. Like I'm being paid to be a geek, right? But you know, you know, just all the peopling. It's like when I come home, I'm like, I just want to like, you know, put on a friend's stream or two in the background and like put on some anime. For real, same. It's like instead of scrolling, I could read, play game, watch a movie, do yeah. Like I'm trying to be a lot better about being active in people's streams again. It's just like most of the folks I know normally stream like afternoons and evenings, and that's when I'm working. Don't get to see as much of my like DGen hours crew. Yeah, it's like I think I don't want to say complain, but I yap a lot about like my backlog of stuff I gotta edit and then like games I gotta cover. It works out well when
I can't carry any more potions.
I don't have to worry about like an embargo or anything like that. So it's like with a game like this, it's like, oh hey, I can stream it. Lose to demons. It's like I can stream it, chop it up, create some shorts.
Embrace of death.
You know, get everything all done at the same time.
As a sorcerer, your mind is your greatest weapon.
Also trying to get better about being a coffee guy instead of energy drinks, but that's a slow transition. I did buy this blend out at a convention and it rocks. It's peanut butter chocolate.
In the dance of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
Hello. Wanna buy something?
I'm like, ooh, that's like
In the dance of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
like all the goodies. Oh, all stats. Let's try that. Oh, I got a burp. Poison pond. Oh, okay.
Will you rise above or be swallowed by shadows?
You know, I don't know, game. We're trying. Yeah, if this game looks fun or interesting, it's $8 out on Steam, and yeah, even just going out and like adding it to your wish list always helps out. I think I'm convincing myself, you know, it's like when I play a Soulsborne, I don't need to fight every enemy. Yeah, get poisoned. Le poison. So yeah, okay, as long as I don't use up all my mana potions, I think we're good. Oh yeah, I also gotta make use of like the combo system here. I also need to read more. Like, that's not necessarily like a 2026 goal. Just my problem with the reading is that I get easily sucked into a good book. And so, like, I'll just be sat up reading it in bed instead of actually, you know, getting some rest.
In the dance of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
So as if we're doing
Hello?
mage
Wanna
level,
buy something?
probably not a bad idea to. Your work lurking, hey, appreciate you being here. Appreciate the work lurk.
Hello? Wanna buy something?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I need to get a library card because now they have the whatchamadoodle. A lot easier to just like start checking out books. Definitely recommend Moon of the Crusted Snow if you're looking for an indigenous author. Great atmospheric book. Ooh, all right. Actually, like I've got like this book just like hanging out here. Mitaku Yeo Yachin. We're all related. And it's an oral history book. Wabagishi Garais is so good, and he has a sequel I'm currently reading too. There's also like an indigenous horror author. I'm trying to think of his name off the top of my head, but he's been putting out some pretty good stuff. Here, looking for some good reading. Yeah, yep. I was like, I bet you knew right off the bat. Yeah, Stephen Graham Jones. Yep, I've been reading the only yeah, and that came out not too long ago. Trying to see which one of his I've been reading. The Only Good Indians. Yep, and I think I forget if he contributed to Don't Whistle at Night. That's like an indigenous like horror anthology book. Like he either contributed or maybe he was just like, hey, you know, check out these folks too. It's another one I've been meaning to pick up. Yeah, they've got a list of crimes that like some of these enemies can do, and when they mentioned a wall hack, I'm like, you know, maybe the wizard can kind of wall hack here. Oh, I did the intro. Okay. And it's like, either way, it's been cool to see a lot more indigenous authors get to be showcased. This is like growing up, I remember all kinds of like scary stories my cousin and stuff would tell just to, you know, get us all freaked out at night, and none of it was like your standard like you know, the W word monster. Book of Leeching sounds good. Maybe. Oh yeah, Lifesteal. my mom and cousin tell stories about owls and shapeshifting. I think she said there was an old story about one of my great-grandpas. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, I know... India Lake trilogy. Oh, gotcha. Or Indian Lake. I knew we had some sort of trilogy, too. So I know, like, yeah, some cultures, like, the owl is, like... It's, like, bad news. My cousin told me... Like, I only...
more potions.
I only say, like, for, you know, Dakota Nation, like... It's more like the owl gets a bad rep. Because... It's like a... They're like a messenger of bad omens. Like, owl appears, usually that means, like, something's gonna go down. But again, you know, that varies from nation to nation. So I think like the third level of this is where I end up getting stuck. Maybe it's because I keep falling for that trap of trying to fight all them demons.
In the dance of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
Okay, so I'm gonna spend my essence. You're going with hit points because my character is so
Wanna buy
squishy.
something?
Ooh, these are some good pants. Wish my pants IRL would give me mana and health rejuvenation. They just give plus 10 resistance to farts. Yeah! I'm a reconnecting native. We weren't raised on a res. Not sure if you know anything about Jenny Zaros. Been using my grandfather's genealogy research to help determine what's facts or just family stories. Yeah, like that one, I don't know too much about. Like, nations I know just from what I've grown up around would be the Ochedi Shakuin, which I'm a part of. Which is like, older folks would say that's like a Sioux nation. Hi, Aspen. But, you know, like, I think the preferred nomenclature is that, or, you know, like the 7 council fires. So that's like Dakota Nation, Lakota, Nakota nations. And then, you know, like from being on the stream team and stuff, I've gotten to know a little bit about like Cree, Dene, Ojibwe, and a couple other nations. But given that there's, you know, so many federally recognized and like, you know, like just like other tribes out there. There's a lot that I'm like, yeah, I don't know too much about them. How's it going today, Aspen? We're doing a little indie streaming before I gotta go sling cards. Gonna start enlisting friends to go check out jungle gyms for me and see if they got One Piece. Around here, a lot of the big shops get cleaned out pretty quick.
I can't carry more potions.
Yeah, it's always tough for me to say, the topic of reconnecting, just because I've always been fortunate enough to have a connection to both both family sides. It's like my parents are always good about like bringing me around to a lot of our doings and those sorts of things. What I see is something Clark is playing Wizard 101. I mean, I am playing as a wizard. I could see that. It's called Ga, which I've been pronouncing it like Hank Hill does. Go! Maybe it's more like Goofy. So I was trying to, put myself in other people's shoes, and it's tough in that. For like finding resources or good like starting points. It's like even in the city where I live, I haven't been able to go out and make like a lot of connections here that I would have like back home. You're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, it's playing the wizard game that isn't owned by a bad person. It's one of those, like, I'm sure it'd be fine. Like, if I rolled up to a place, probably get that, like, hey, who's that guy? And as soon as he asks, like, all right, then, who's your mom? Who's your grandma? I start answering this question. They'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, he's all right. But not through the walls. Blink sounds like it'd be good. Especially when I'm like surrounded by like a bajillion enemies. But we'll see. Oh, I already botched this because I used a health potion. Pants! Alright, there. Ooh, yeah, anything with a lifesteal seems like that's the money. I just want to complete one run. That's all I ask. One run, because we've got about like 30 minutes left where it's like, okay. Now I gotta get ready for the day. Make sure I dry my hair so it doesn't freeze. It's currently tundra season out. That's one of the worst things where it's like when I'm like, okay, I'm cutting it close before I gotta be at work or be at like whatever I need to be doing. So I run, get ready, and my hair is like just a big frozen sheet. Might be in an alright spot. Poison pond. Figure out this pond would also start healing me. Okay, there's no treasure. We're getting the hell out. Every time I try to like risk it.
I can't carry more potions.
Ends up ending the run. I'm stoked though, like this has been the first stream where nothing's been scuffed. You have a request? What's a
In
request?
of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
Alright, there we go, got that. Don't have enough to throw on the wishing well
Wanna
yet.
buy something?
0% lifesteal. Going with that. Play Arc. I'm not really like Arc Raiders. Isn't really one I've been like super interested in trying. Like one of those like maybe I'd be down, but trying to find like time to like get into it probably isn't gonna happen. It's like besides this one, there's like another game I need to cover this week. They're getting prioritized before I start thinking about like other games. Oh yeah, I should have did mana regen. That's okay.
In the dance of destiny, every choice is a step. What step will you take today?
Let's see. Don't use first ability. Oh, both these seem rough. Okay, I'll be back next stream. Potentially friendly neighborhood trans. Hell yeah. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping in. It's like those like when I think about it, I think like I do know like 2 or 3 people that are huge on Arc Raiders right now. I just haven't had the time to get into it. Too many games to cover as it is. Got about like 20 minutes left on this stream, and then I'll start looking around and see like which pals are online where we can send you off to. kind of want to keep looking for other folks that are streaming Ga. Well, we'll see. Oh, that was like a one-shot almost. There's been these big boys that have almost got me. Oh, okay, the icon's at the bottom. That's like... I should be doing a better job of tracking those, because that's when I can and should, like, upgrade those. Alright, these boots any good? Nah, it's hit point regen or nothing. No, okay. Can't reach through walls. I tried. Retreat! I don't know if it's what game is this? This is Ga. G-A-H. It's a game that just dropped yesterday. It's made by one developer, and it's kind of it's a pretty chill Diablo-like game. It's out on Steam, and I believe it's $8. It might even be discounted. Man, trying to check out a variety of indies lately. Okay, no luck on that. This game's making me use tactics whenever I go into a room.
I can't carry more potions.
Oh, goodness. Let's go with my witness. He's been broken in half. By God. I mentioned it last stream, but I like the rundown where it's like, now when you select your level or your adventure, it'll give a rundown of the enemies you face and like their crimes for why they're in purgatory and stuff like wall hacking or gluttony or foot fetish. I mean, like one real one was like I think the shaman were trying to sell like sketchy boner pills. When I get to the run, I'll show it. That's just like silly things like the enemies have done. Well, it's like in this context, I don't really think it was meant to be like a shaman, like a medicine person or anything like that. But I believe it was like, oh yeah, they were trying to sell like potency pills or something like that. I've got... How do I end up with like 1 billion essence already? Do I... Okay. We're just like going all in on regeneration. Oh no, I goofed. Hey, thank you for sending the jewels on the YouTube side. It's like their attempt to do like TikTok's GIFs or Twitch's bits. I don't know what the currency translation is, but it's free money. Welcome in, welcome in. Might actually complete this run. Yeah, I think this is the last. Maybe. Oh no, maybe there's one more level.
In the ends of this,
We're gonna just rush for the exit.
What step will you take today?
Hello. Wanna buy something?
Okay, any Dippus is good. It says level 5, so maybe this is the last part. Yeah, because it's like one of 2 paths, so maybe this is it.
Will you rise above or be swallowed by shadows?
This game needs some dodge mechanics.
I can't carry more potions.
Just out here face tanking like every enemy. Okay. Keeps telling me to spend my stuff. I should have did like one more max potion. Unless... that's a higher rarity. We'll go with that. Okay, so I'd call it the stand. We summon like our helper buddy here. I thought he'd actually like be able to move on his own, but looks like he's just attached to me like a stand. Yeah, max hit points seems good. That seems like a room full of pretty big mob.
I can't carry more potions.
Ooh, okay. Wait, did I set myself on fire or did one of the enemies do that? Lifesteal, yes, that's what we need. Got another level. Let's go. We're at, we got 6 minutes. I mean, I'm not fully set on like noon o'clock or bust, but I want to make sure I give myself a little time. Okay, so yeah, the archer is gonna just about one shot. Going all in on lifesteal. Medieval tights? What'd that do? Okay, so that is a boss hallway, I
Carry
think.
more potions.
This looks valuable.
Might be able to do it. No, okay. That one's not good. Boss time? Oh no. Okay, it won't let me open that one yet. Okay, that's fair.
I can't carry more potions.
What the hell? Yeah, I can't damage those guys. I feel like if he bonks me though, it's gonna be bad. We did it! End the level.
Impressive.
That was it. Took out a tough enemy. Impressive.
This looks valuable.
Who did it? You can stash two. Oh, let's go. Okay. I was like, this game would be great if it had a feature like this. Like that was basically like all it needed.
Unexpectedly impressive.
Congratulations, God's proud of you. Aw. Yeah, this is what I mean by like, yeah. Each enemy's sins. Goblins, their main sins, the alliance with the undead. Skeletons and ghosts, main sin, telling dad jokes even in the afterlife. It's like skeletons, eternal laziness, aimless ambition, and then wall hacking. And sale of non-functional potency enhancers. And stealing shoes. You know, the couple of the bad things. Okay, so we could do like regular or nightmare mode for a lot of these. Oh, wow, yeah, we haven't even gotten through like the whole like first chapter yet. I want to say there's like 5 chapters, and like the deal is like you complete an adventure, your hero retires. They're like, all right, yep, that was a hard day of adventuring. We'll put the wraps on it. I'm gonna take a quick be right back. I see that we've got like the ad signal. All right, we're back from the ad break. I think I'm gonna power down the YouTube stream, and we're gonna take a minute and look for someone to rate.